So we're almost 4 months in to Donald Trump's second term. And I'm sure we've all had the pleasure at this point of seeing videos of ICE agents out in the streets. Uh, couldn't be bothered to wear a mask for COVID. Totally fine wearing a mask when they're out in the streets because they don't want to be identified. They don't want to be identified. No badges, no name tags on their uniforms. They want to do the things that they are doing and remain anonymous. That's important to them. It's important to them to remain anonymous when they're brutalizing women and children in the streets of the United States, knowing that they're being recorded. That's why they're wearing masks, because they don't want to be identified when they do these things that they know are horrible, but their rage seems to have particular vitriol, pent up, saved up rage and hatred when they are attacking women, even if those women are holding babies. Something they might want to unpack a little bit. Which reminds me, I had an idea for some new merch for our merch store, which my brother and Wiseacre and I are working on right now. You can't spell incel without ICE. So I'm very much looking forward to having some of that to wear to some protests in the near future. A columnist, Jessica Yellen, wrote an article about watching ICE. And she wrote, I've been watching videos that show ICE agents, some seemingly unidentified, others in military style gear, grabbing people off the streets or out of their backyards with force, even in communities that have explicitly rejected these policies. In some cases, they've reportedly done this without asking for documentation and without showing a warrant. These are not isolated incidents. They're happening in neighborhoods just like yours and mine. Many of those targeted have no criminal record. These detentions raise serious questions about due process. She pulled some of these videos together onto her Instagram account because she thinks we all need to see these things. You can watch them. These stories are not getting amplified by the algorithm, so if you feel this matters, please engage with her page, like, share, and comment. Her name is Jessica Yellen. And you can find her on Instagram, where she has stories and videos about the behavior of ICE agents. I've seen videos of these fuckers, man. And the Trump administration has recently hired 20 to 30,000 new ones, and it really doesn't look like they're training these guys very much, if at all. They're just giving them their, all of their tactical gear, an AR-15, a mask, and a helmet, and sending them out in the streets. I mean, these guys carry themselves, a lot of these guys carry themselves, like they just stumbled out of some fucking backwoods honky-tonk juke joint where they were hanging out with their J6 buddies. I mean, which again, it's like, I'm reminded of why ICE agents in Tennessee are not raiding people's homes or businesses because of Tennessee's stand your ground law. This is not legal advice, but if you live in Tennessee and you are in your vehicle, your home, your residence, your dwelling, or your business, and someone or some ones come in and place you at a reasonable belief there's a threat to your physical safety, yeah, you're allowed to take care of business. And ICE agents know that. So they're not raiding people's homes or businesses in Tennessee because they don't want to get shot and killed. Oh, the irony. Let alone, I had one more thought. Let alone, it's like, I think it's really worth considering in April, May of 2025, what kinds of guys are applying to be ICE agents in Donald Trump's second term. Think about that. They're not sending us their best.